Save the Cinema, which is in cinemas and on Sky Cinema. Samantha Morton plays local legend Liz Evans. This is inspired by a true story, apparently, around about the time of the opening of Jurassic Park. So she met her husband when they did Streetcar Named Desire together as part of the local youth theatre in Carmarthan, her kid in Wales. Her kids are now in the theatre, which does its productions at the Lyric Theatre. So it's the Lyric Theatre in Carmarthen. Adil Akhtar is the fiendish mayor who wants to knock the Lyric down to build a shopping arcade, and he's up to his neck in backhanders. And when Liz hears about it, she decides to take action, firstly by moving herself into the building, secondly by moving her hairdressing business into the building and occupying it. Jonathan Pryce, who I've always loved, is Mr. Morgan, who is the teacher who loves, guess what, he's a teacher, guess what his favourite film is?
Goodbye, Mr. Chip.
Yes!
Really? Oh, okay. Inspired.
Well done.
How about that?
How about that? And he decides to join the fight. Luckily, he knows how to lace up a projector and where to get a film. Unluckily, the film that he knows where to get is How Green Was My Valley. Not saying anything about it as a film, but they're not sure that it has the wide appeal that they want. Here's a clip.
Oh, I'm not sure the kids are going to want to see this.
Oh, we don't have to worry about them.
Oh. Don't we?
No. Young people are busy making their own history. It's only when you get to a certain age you realise that memories are the most precious thing in the world. And that's before you get to the age when you realise that memory is the only thing you have left. Look at this place. I mean, look at this place, huh? This place holds so many memories for so many people in this town. And they're the ones who'll get behind you when they realise what they're about to lose.
Isn't that the Pope speaking? Amazing.
But also, the score was doing, the job of telling you I think from that clip, you know exactly what kind of movie this is. What's interesting about How Green Was My Valley, Simon?
I've got one right. I'm not going to get... Is the valley isn't very green?
No, it's that it was the film that beat Citizen Kane to the Best Picture Oscar.
Oh, I see. I thought you were being slightly more obtuse.
No, I wasn't being obtuse at all. Anyway, so... the screening is fine. Everybody loves the film because of the subject matter, but they really need something more up to the minute. What they really need is Jurassic Park. So the film is one of those things which is, inspired by a true story, based on a true. So there is a true story in the background of it, and then there is the movie's kind of confection of the true story. Actually, funnily enough, some of the things that you think, okay, that can't be right. Actually, I don't want to give it away because I didn't know the true story beforehand. I hadn't followed it, and there are a couple of details that you think that absolutely can't be true, and then that does turn out to be true. Film is directed by Sarah Sugarman, who made Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, and I think is currently working on a Brian Epstein biopic. Written by Piers Ashworth, whose CV includes St Trinian's, Fisherman's Friends, the remake of Blithe Spirit. It's very, very broad. Tom Felton is the postman who starts out on the side of the mayor and then has a change of heart, largely because he's in love with the mayor's assistant. There's the best friend who's always a kind of ray of hope. There's the love story. I mean, it is as cheesy as a cheese sandwich made with cheese bread and cheese spread and served up with a side order of cheesy fries with some cheese to go. But it's kind of charming in a goes down well with a cup of tea on a Wednesday afternoon, Mrs. way. I mean, at its best, it's kind of aiming towards that, that film, The Smallest Show on Earth, the Basil Dearden film, in which Bill Travis and Virginia McKenna are attempting to save a cinema, and then the guy goes and burns down the multiplex, which is a kind of, it's a sort of a very, very loved British. You've never seen?
No. When you said that, I was thinking the movie I was thinking of was The Last Picture Show, which is
it's not that. It's not
very different.
Very, very different. And it's kind of, I suppose it's odd that it's called Save the Cinema, but its primary audience will be on Sky Cinema. I don't think it's going to be packing them out in the cinemas, outside of places with particular local interest. I mean, it is very, very cheesy, and it's very kind of tab A into slot B, but I love Samantha Morton in almost everything. I think Jonathan Pryce could read me the phone book. I mean, as you say, to you, it's the voice of the Pope because of...
Well, most recently.
Yeah, because of the... was it called the Two...
It was the Two Popes.
The Two Popes. It's him and Sir Anthony Hopkins doing a which of us has got the better voice, you know. But it's... I was kind of charmed in very much in a, you know, cup of tea and a bicky and maybe a little fondant fancy on the side. And, you know, you wear it like you wrap a rug around yourself and just settle down and, yeah, cheese-tastic.
I don't think
if you like cheese, you'll love these.
I'm not sure cheese with a fondant fancy works. How about one of my sister Dolly's upside-down cakes?
That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry,
It's one of
you've
those.
just hit it on there. It is one of my sister Dolly's upside-down cakes. That is exactly what
It's
it
an
is.
Arnold Ridley film.
It is an Arnold Ridley
Private
film.
Godfrey film.